Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Yep, that's right, I survived another 100 days in my hardcore world. Before this video starts, if you're not subscribed but you do like my content, then please consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps me out. Alright, enjoy the video. Right, so I started by getting some leather from my cows. I needed a bit leather and I had no idea where everything was. I lost a lot. Anyways, I need some new enchants, so I went to my trading hall. I first tried to get a Frostwalker 2, which I got pretty fast. I had to trade some sticks for emeralds, since I forgot to bring my emeralds. I have also no idea where they are. Once I had enough emeralds, I got myself one book of Frostwalker 2. I then tried to get a Sweeping Edge 3 book. It took longer to get, but I eventually got a Sweeping Edge 2. Figured that was good enough, traded some more sticks and got myself 2 books of Sweeping Edge 2. And of course I combined them, so now it was Sweeping Edge 3. I put Frostwalker on my boots and Sweeping Edge of course on my sword. I then went to the Nether the next day for magma blocks. I needed almost an entire chest full of it for my next project. Day 406 was a little bit messy and I didn't really know how to edit this, but basically I went on the nether roof and connected the portal in the overworld to the portal on the nether roof. And yes, that took me an entire day. So the next few days I was gathering the last few items I would need for my new XP farm. I got sand and smelted it into glass, and after that the search for turtles started. Couldn't really find them, and then I remembered that on the journey from my spawn to where I live now, I once found a pack of turtles. Went there, let 2 turtles do their thing and then stole their eggs and went home. Time to build that XP farm. After I finished my XP and gold farm, I of course had to test it out. It worked pretty good, but I might eventually upgrade it to something bigger. But for now it's good enough. I took some gold with me and made a bunch of golden carrots. On day 415 till 418 I was gathering the items I need so I can add a new building in my village. I mainly needed wool and wood, which wasn't that hard to get. Only wool was a bit annoying, but like, nothing too serious. Right, so I had a new idea for the castle, and for that I needed andesite. So I mined for it for 3 days, and once I had enough, I started working on the castle again. I was getting all the items I would need for a raid farm. I think after 430 plus days, it's time to get my hands on a few totems of undying. Could be useful. All I really needed to get was Crimson Woods, beside that I had pretty much everything I needed. On day 439 I also explored a bit to find a pillager outpost. I found this shipwreck in like the middle of a forest, and I don't know why, but I just wanted to share this. Anyways, I eventually found a pillager outpost not that far from my base. I saved the quartz and went home. I don't know why, but instead of flying, I walked. I guess I was just really enjoying that frostwalker. Now that the raid farm is finished, it was time to test it out. I went to the pillager outpost and killed 2 of those banner guys. I have no idea if they have another fancier name than that. I then went to the farm and started the raid. It was a bit annoying to hit the pillagers, but beside that it worked good. Had one tough moment with Vexus, but thankfully I didn't die. Once the raid was done, I got a fancy achievement and 7 totems. I went home and traded a bit with my villagers since I got a discount now anyway. So I went to the nether with the goal to get 3 wither skulls so I could place a beacon with health regen at my raid farm. I quickly realized I was a bit too tired to really do this and I couldn't focus, so I just decided to go home. Better safe than sorry. So instead of having a gambling addiction, I had a raid addiction. Instead of doing 1 raid, I did 2, because I can. All 3 went pretty good and I ended up with a decent amount of totems and emeralds, and I totally time to stop for now. On day 452 I almost did nothing. I shaved my sheeps and I made a netherite hoe. I enchanted it and got Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. I then started making a farm. So day 458 and 459 were kinda boring. I gathered wool and wood and that's basically it. And on day 460 and 461 I went caving. I just wanted to find some diamonds and I don't know, I just really felt like I needed to explore the mines and caves. Since I really haven't really done that since the recent updates. It's not even recent anymore. I just haven't really been caving. I did get a decent amount of diamonds, so it was totally worth it. On day 466 to 468 I was gathering more andesites. I pretty much used everything I had on my castle. I mined a decent amount of stacks, so I should have enough for some of my future builds. The next day I was chopping down trees. I had a new idea on my mind and for that I needed some wood. Right, so my current sorting system is pretty deep under my castle. It takes around 3 minutes to go to my storage and then back up. And with all the ladders, it's just kinda annoying. So my plan is to move the storage into my castle. So I went down to my storage and started breaking stuff such as the sorting system and of course all the empty chests. Once I had everything I needed, I started building my new storage. Now that my storage is done, it was time to move all the items from my old storage to the new one. It was kinda annoying to do, but it had to be done. I also made a small mistake, so I had to fix that. Well, I actually made 2 mistakes, so I had to fix both. But it works now. On day 483 I was chopping down trees again. I almost ran out of spruce wood and I needed that because I wanted to start building something soon. I went to my XP farm for gold. I wanted to make a decent amount of golden carrots so I wouldn't have to worry about food anytime later. Once I had enough gold, I went home and made the golden carrots. I also farmed a little bit since I was now running low on carrots, and after that I started building. Right, so the first house I wanted to build was done. I called this the house for a fisherman, but that's mainly because of the water next to it. Anyways, I got some more wool and also made the outlines for my next house that I wanted to build. On day 500 I went to my storage system and dropped most of my stuff there. I also placed a door, so now I should have less zombies inside my castle. Before I knew it, the sun was already going down. I did a decent amount of useful things these past few days, and all I can say is, cheers to another 100 days.